Okay, so I kind of forgot that I did not have my mic turned on. So yeah, that's kind of my bad. But today we started out our back and by with a single plate on the extreme rows. So last time I did this, I didn't like the other two places. The middle place is literally, I think, probably designed to be the best just overall. So we started out with one plate to get it just like warmed up, get my back warmed up. I'm adjusting the seat because it was a little too high. But one plate just to get stuff warmed up. And it felt pretty good. I wanted to start with this today instead of the traditional rows. I wanted to try something else. So that's what we did. I was a bit nervous to continue to talk in the gym with other people. Not even gonna lie, I don't know how influencers do this and just have balls of steel. But I got over it, and I was talking. Just I forgot my mic was off. As you can see, my mic is on my shirt, so that was that. But yeah, we started out with a nice warm up set, getting that going, and we just finished up here. So we're gonna move on to the second set. So to this, we jumped to 3 plates. As you can see, 3 plates on each side. And little did I know how much of a jump this would be. As you can see, I'm trying to talk to the camera. Did not realize my mic was off. So I was talking about how I don't understand how influencers can just record with a bunch of people in the gym. But there was a few other people, and I was just hoping and pretending that they couldn't hear me if they had their headphones on with noise cancellation to make it a little better for me. But at this moment, I realized I quote unquote fucked up. I didn't actually, because progressive load is good, but it was way heavier than I anticipated it was going to be. Like, this was way heavier than I anticipated, but we still powered through. We did what we had to do. It was a nice lift. I won't lie. I enjoyed it, but I'm trying to take it a little bit slower. And as you can see, I took a little bit of a break here because I was kind of fried. I was taken aback, but this is not it. We're going to continue here in just a second. I had to readjust my hands as well, lower them a little bit, but kind of slowed down there. We're going to pump out a couple more reps. This felt pretty good, but for right now, 3 plates is a little bit much, just a little bit. So this was the last of 3 plates. As you can see here, I'm a little bit flabbergasted. So here we move to 2 plates. You can't really see them. It looks like it's just one plate glaring at you from the other side. But I was just talking about here how we have now downsized to 2 plates, and we were just going to crank this out. So right about now, you can see that it's 2 plates. And I was talking about how this feels just about right and how I liked it. It felt smooth, felt controlled. As you can see, I was trying to be slow and controlled here, not trying to be too quick. But yeah, this overall was a good machine. In fact, right now, as I'm recording this, my back is feeling it a little bit, which is a good sign. Now, sensation doesn't always correlate to gains, but in this case, I'm going to take that as a win, in my book at least. So we finished up here, and then we moved on to our last and final set of these extreme rows. So I walked back from getting some water, and here we stuck with the 2 plates. The 2 plates felt the best. I'm going to try and go for 3 next time, just consistently, but for this time around, the 2 plates were doing the job. From watching my other videos, I realized I need to go a little bit slower and a little bit more controlled because I was kind of throwing the weight around. And so in this, I was just trying to get that mind-muscle connection going on, squeezing at the top. I might need to do that for a little bit longer, but that is a work in progress. And with that being said, this was doing the job. As you can see, it's you can see the back pump starting to come through the heavy freaking crew neck I got on. So that says something. All right, I just realized that the entire first back set that I did was not recording my voice. And so I'm going to do a voiceover explaining that. but I'm also gonna mention it in this clip because why not? But we're gonna do some single arm lat pull downs here. So let's give it a shot. I really feel it in my lat, so that's a good sign. I don't know if rotating the wrist though is the best idea, but it feels good. Maybe this is the new method. Whew. I don't know how much I like that, but I guess we'll continue to give it a shot. Okay, we're gonna do our last exercise of this. And I think I'm gonna do a lat pullover for the next one and go from there. I hope the music doesn't get loud on here. I'll have to adjust the audio somehow. All right, that was a pretty good set, pretty good burner. All right, let's do the next exercise. Lat pull over. Like I had said, we'll do it. It's kind of on top of me. It's about to be bad. So like before, I don't think I really need a warm up for this. But I do need to move my mic down. That's like right up to my mouth. Gonna get some ASMR in my breathing. Yeah, hopefully this is still pretty alright. Working out with other people in the gym and talking to myself is a bit interesting. I don't know how other influencers do it, I'm not even gonna lie. But I try it. Like Sam Sulek, for example, this goes into any public gym. Could be like a zoo, or it could be his own personal gym, and just does not care. And it's been like that since the beginning. Wonder how it got that way. I don't know. Doesn't matter. We'll get there someday. Oh, 150 felt pretty good on that. Almost full stack in it. I think we're gonna do a drop set of this. Probably 150 to 120, but we'll see how 150 feels before I go ahead and do that. Oh, fuck. That felt pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie. It's making my workouts less efficient. Having to go and get freaking water after almost every set. But sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. So, as per usual, we're gonna start with 40s. Potentially move my way down. Let's see. 30s felt a little too light last time, so it might not dip down below 35. Should do progressive overload. Next time, maybe start with like 50s. We'll see. That was a pretty good set. Pretty good. Felt pretty good after that, even with being fatigued from doing back exercises, since it uses your biceps to pull and stuff. Okay. Let's do another set. I just realized all the music in the gym is off now, so I hope people cannot hear me all that well. We'll see. And this is a good example. If you guys look at my bicep here, watch. You'll see how it activates depending on how I rotate it. Exactly. Now let me make it up on this arm. Oh. Fuck yeah. Maybe I'll do a slightly heavier ending set. I just realized I forgot to record the rest of the fucking set. Of my fucking bicep curls, whatever. It was a set of 50s for 5, and then followed by 35s for additional 3 each. But that's just, that's just my luck. That's just wonderful. Start with like 100s. See how that feels. I felt pretty damn good. Whew. 100s felt pretty good, but I think I'm gonna drop down to the 80s. See how that feels. Oh, that feels a little bit better. Huh, there's a funny meme over there. I'll show you guys. I don't even know if I'd call it a meme though. I'll show you guys. I don't even know if I would consider that a meme, but I thought it was funny. Oh, okay. We're gonna kill off the rest of this set and then do traps this time, since this last back and by day we did not. So today is gonna be that day. I have allergies, which kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. If you've ever dealt with them. Oh, fuck. Alright, time to do some traps. Alright, let's do this. It felt pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I keep saying that, but that's because it feels pretty good. Alright, last set of traps. Alright, that's our last workout for today. It's time to go pose down. Okay, it is pose down time. Today's workout was pretty good. I'm trying to not have to eclipse my. Yeah, still can't do a spread like that. For some reason, I have to like go back, down, and out. I want to see my lats. If anybody can help me with that, it would be much, much appreciated. Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna take off the tarps now. I'm not even gonna lie, I accidentally freaking ripped my shirt trying to take it off. I hope it's not too badly ripped, and the headphones came off with it. So that's just fantastic. And music turned on. That's just wonderful. Okay. I forgot to adjust the exposure on that one. Alright. There we go. As always, remember to do your best. Remember to go to the gym, smash some weights, and until the next video, I'll see you guys then.